Guys, it's
I
DawnSniper
wish
reading our Autism Part 2 because I found another autistic post thanks to Ben.
just
This
don't
is
worry, Yahoo for the win. The
this is
source of all
10,
knowledge.
10
Um,
things you should never say to your kids. This is by Michelle Crouch. She should be
Sounds like
crucified.
Obama to me.
Okay, you probably wouldn't use old phrases like wait until your father gets home or I wish you were more like your sister with the kids, but there are lots of less obvious ones you should avoid. Great job. It's shown that tossing out a generic phrase like good girl or way to go every time your child masters a skill makes her dependent on your affirmation rather than her own motivation. Save the kudos for when they're truly warranted and be as super game. Like instead of super game, say that was a nice assist. I like how you looked out for your teammate. I like how you did your fucking job. Thank you. Thank you for doing you. Practice makes perfect. Don't ever say that. No, it's true that the more time your child devotes, the sharper his skills will become. However, this can ramp up pressure he feels to win or excel. It sends the message that if you make mistakes, you didn't train hard enough. That's the fuck. You
What?
didn't.
Obviously, you haven't.
Exactly. If you're losing league games and you haven't trained enough, you probably fucking haven't trained enough. Don't say you're okay. Never say you're okay. My man has 3 jobs. When your child scrapes his knee and bursts into tears, your instinct may be to reassure him that he's not badly hurt, but telling him he's fine may only make him feel worse. Your kid is crying because he's not okay. Your job is to help him understand and deal with his emotions. Try giving him a hug and acknowledging what he's feeling by saying something like, that was a scary fall, and then ask whether he'd like a bandage or a kiss, or both. Bitch, you just hit the ground, nigga. Stand up, act like a real man. Dry your eyes with my trusty tube sock. Your eyes will get pregnant. Hurry up. Your child dawdles over her breakfast, insists on tying her own sneakers, even though she hasn't quite mastered technique, and is on pace to be late for school, again. But pushing her to get a move on can create additional stress. Soften your tone slightly by saying, let's hurry, sends the message that the two of you are on the same team. You can also turn the act of getting ready into a game. Why don't we race to see who can get her pants on first? When am I naked with my child? Ben.
The only time I can think of is when they're like 2 and you're still dressing them, but they finally got to that point where it's like, oh, I want to do everything by myself. And
Good! Then
like
how about
that.
this? You don't walk out of your room with no pants on. Put your fucking clothes on in your room. Tie your shoes in your room. Then go down and take a shower. In your clothes. I don't care how wet you are. We live in Florida. You're gonna be wet when you go inside anyway. It's raining. There's a monsoon. Never tell your kids that you're on a diet, by the way. Watching your weight, keep it to yourself. If your child sees you stepping on a scale every day and hears you talking about being fat, I'm putting a bookmark right there. Hang on. She may develop an unhealthy body image, says Mark C. Jakobskin. Professor of shit. It's better to say, I'm eating healthy because I like the way it makes me feel. Take the same tack with working out. I need exercise. Can sound like a complaint, but it's beautiful outside. Okay. If you're fat and you want to lose weight, if you are noticeably fat, if your body is coated in a thin layer or a thick layer of body blubber, then you're gonna say that you're fat, okay? Because it's what you are. You're not eating healthy. You're trying to fit into your size 32s. Okay?
You made me feel really bad about myself. I wear size 32s. Although that's not my waist. My waist is 29s.
My waist is 30, so I have a big ass.
I have quite the booty.
I'm
But, like,
eating healthy because I like the way it makes me feel. No, you don't. And no, you aren't. Okay? You don't like the way it makes you feel. Oh, this celery. Oh, God, this celery. Oh God, you've got to try.
I'd rather
some.
not experience that with my child.
You've got to try some of this celery. Ow, ow.
Freaking drugs.
And I need to exercise as a complaint, but it's beautiful outside. I'm going to take a walk. I hate
seriously
you.
hit that? Oh yeah, I did.
Number 6, we can't afford that. It's easy to use this default response when your child begs you for the latest toy, but doing so sends the message that you're not in control of your finances, which can be scary for kids. When is my kid going to be responsible for anything I do physically? That's with the F.
Finances.
Yeah, like when is my child going to be doing anything that even remotely makes them understand physical responsibility? Grade schoolers may also call you on this claim if you turn around and make an expensive household purchase. You know what? We had to buy oil this month or we were going to freeze to death. You want to tell me we can't afford that? Go outside, you fuck. Such as, we're not going to buy that because we're saving our money for more important things. If she insists on discussing it further, you have a perfect window to start about how to budget and manage money. Hey, honey, no, we can't buy that because I need to teach you how to spend appropriate money at 4 years old. I'm going to give you this $5 bill. If it doesn't last you till the end of the week, you're screwed in the real world. Never tell them, never, ever tell them, don't talk to strangers. This has got to be bait, right? This is bait. They're just pulling me in with this.
It's gone through my head.
Don't.
It's just a bunch of pedophiles running around one just janky computer, just like, all right, what else don't we tell them?
Don't talk to strangers. This is a tough concept for a young child to grasp. Even if a person is unfamiliar, she may not think of him as a stranger if he's nice to her. Plus, kids may take this rule the wrong way and resist the help of police officers or firefighters whom they don't know. Instead of warning her about strangers, build up scenarios. What would you do if a man you don't know offers you candy and a ride home? Have her explain what she'd do, then guide her to the proper course of action. Since the vast majority of child abduction involves someone a kid already knows, you might also adopt her favorite safety mantra. If anybody makes you feel sad, scared, or confused, you need to tell me right away. You come right to mommy about this.
Sad, scared, or confused.
You listen.
Just
listen, honey. Listen. You come right.
Ever makes you feel an emotion.
You come right to mommy right away, anytime. Okay. Don't talk to strangers. No, you know what? You don't set up scenarios. You just go, have fun in that man's van, sweetie. And then you get her back 4 months later, missing the rest of her body. You get her skull with a dildo sticking out of it. And you know what you do? You pull the dildo out and go, I got me a new toy. Because you're stupid.
Alright, you have more problems with children than anyone else in the world.
Be careful. Never tell your child to be careful. Saying this while your child is balancing on the monkey bars at the playground actually makes it more likely that he'll fall. Your words distract him from what he's doing so he loses focus. If you're feeling anxious, move closer to the spot in case he makes a tumble. Being as still and quiet as you can. Treat him like a deer. Just... just fucking...
a deer on my monkey bars.
Sneak up to him and just stand there and stare at him.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I need a little lie down.
I have two more. It will be very short.
Oh God.
No dessert until you finish your dinner. Using it increases a child's perceived value.
The chocolate cake at the
yes.
of the meal.
Using the expression increase the child's perceived value of the treat and diminishes the enjoyment of the meal itself, the opposite of what you want to accomplish. First we eat our meal and then we have dessert. The wording change, though subtle, has a far more positive impact. Fuck you. You know what? If I'm not allowed to say that, then have the whole fucking cake. Have the cake, have the pie, have my fucking cosmic brownies that I saved in my closet for a month. Cause I'm done dieting now. I'm done dieting. I can eat brownies, but no, my fucking kid needs it all. Don't say let me help. Really, don't do it. When they're struggling to do things, it's natural to give them a hand. Don't, if you jump in too soon, don't. If you jump in too soon, you can undermine your child's independence because they'll always want to be looking for others to answer. Instead, ask guiding questions. Do you think the big piece or the little one should go at the bottom? Why do you think that? Let's give it a try. I'm not a fucking teacher. I'm gonna go, give me the fucking Legos. I'm putting this shit together, and then you can go cry to your mom and tell her why I hate you. It's kinda broke. Alright? Nowhere on this does it say that I dislike you.
Never tell your child that they're adopted.
It doesn't say don't tell them they're adopted.
Never tell your child that you hate them and that their mother's home.
It really only says...
You know what? I am going to go to the bathroom and do a little cry because I think I don't have brain cells left.
I'm going to throw up.
Signing off.
This is literally a page on the internet about this. Like, I'm gonna tell my child things that are important. Like, fucking hurry up. If you're gonna take too long, you get a move on. Get the rod up your ass. Come on, let's go. Like, come on. Why? Why do these things exist? It's my question. These have to be bait. There's someone out there writing a bait for them, and they IP address everyone who comes through. They just wait. They're like, we baited another one, John. Yes, we did, Lewis. Yes, we did. And that makes me sick to my stomach. And also sick to my stomach because I'm really cold. Anyway, that'll do for this one. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, then fuck yourself. You're a grown adult. Do that with one hand up your ass while the other one's on your jock. Solves the problem.